Hey guys, I am back with another video, as you all have already seen. There are some anime that get all the hype, and then there are those hidden and unforgettable moments, but somehow fly under the radar. In this video, we're diving into 7 underrated anime that, in my opinion, are absolute masterpieces. These aren't just good, they're great, and they deserve way more attention. Let's get started. At number 7, Mob Psycho 100. Mob Psycho 100 is way more than just flashy fights and crazy visuals. It follows Shigeo Mob Kageyama, a quiet high schooler with overwhelming psychic powers. But what makes it special isn't just the action, it's Mob's journey of self-discovery. He doesn't want to be defined by his powers. He wants to grow as a person, make friends, and live a normal life. The story mixes over-the-top psychic battles with deep emotional moments and comedy that actually works. The animation style might look weird at first, but it's intentional, and when the action kicks in, it's some of the most creative and intense you'll ever see. If you're into shows that blend emotion, style, and pure chaos in the best way, Mob Psycho is for you. At number 6, Ahiru no Sora sports anime often focus on prodigies or super teams, but Ahiru no Sora takes a different route. It's about Sora, a short guy who loves basketball but lacks the physical advantage most players have. He joins a team filled with troublemakers and unmotivated students. Slowly, the show becomes a story of transformation, how one person's passion can inspire others. The matches aren't about flashy plays, they're grounded and emotional. Each game feels like a personal battle. The characters are flawed, messy, and real. You see them grow on and off the court. The animation isn't always top tier, but the heart and grit of the story more than make up for it. If you want a sports anime with raw emotion and realistic struggle, give this one a shot. At number 5, Summertime Rendering. Summertime Rendering is an underrated sci-fi mystery that'll hook you from episode 1. It starts with Shinpei returning to his hometown for a funeral, but quickly turns into a mind-bending thriller involving time loops, shadow clones, and a dark secret lurking on the island. What makes it stand out is how tightly written the plot is. Every time Shinpei dies and resets, he gains a little more knowledge, but so do the enemies. It's like watching a game of 4D chess. The animation is beautiful, especially in tense scenes where the atmosphere shifts suddenly. The suspense keeps building and never really lets up. If you enjoy anime like Steins Gate or Reg or Zero, Summertime Rendering is a must-watch. At number 4, Tomodachi Game. Tomodachi Game is a psychological thriller that asks one big question. How strong are your friendships really? A group of high school friends is thrown into a twisted game where they must clear a debt by playing mind games, and the only way to win is by lying, betraying, or manipulating each other. The story digs into trust, secrets, and the darker side of human behavior. It's not about physical battles, it's all mental warfare. The main character, Yuichi, is especially fascinating. He starts off as a quiet, dependable guy, but turns out to be a master strategist with a dark edge. The tension builds fast and doesn't let up. If you liked shows like Kaiji or Lear Game, you'll love this underrated gem. Number 3, Terror in Resonance. Terror in Resonance is a short, intense anime with a very unique tone. It's about 2 teenagers, 9 and 12, who carry out mysterious terrorist attacks in Tokyo. Not for destruction, but to send a message. As the story unfolds, you learn about their traumatic past and why they're doing what they're doing. It's a show filled with social commentary, moral ambiguity, and a haunting atmosphere. The soundtrack by Yoko Kanno is beautiful and adds so much weight to every scene. Visually, it's cinematic. Every episode feels like a piece of a carefully constructed puzzle. It's not an action-packed series, but if you're looking for something thought-provoking and emotional, this one will stick with you. At number 2, Dororo is a dark, emotional samurai story with fantasy elements. It follows Hyakimaru, a boy who was born without limbs, eyes, or even skin. His body was taken by demons in exchange for his father's power. As he hunts down each demon, he slowly regains parts of himself, both physically and emotionally. The anime blends brutal action with real human themes, like what it means to be whole, and whether revenge can ever truly satisfy. The relationship between Hyakimaru and Dororo, the cheerful orphan who travels with him, is the heart of the show. The animation is strong, especially during combat, and the setting is beautifully grim. Dororo doesn't just entertain, it makes you feel. And finally, at number 1, Link Click. Link Click is a Chinese anime, or donghua, and it's criminally underrated. It revolves around two friends, Chung Xiaoxi and Lu Guang, who run a photo studio. But they can also jump into photographs and live through the moments captured in them. Sounds cool, right? But the real strength is how they use this power to help others, sometimes with heartbreaking results. Every episode tells a new story with different characters, emotions, and twists. Some are hopeful, others hit hard emotionally. The main plot slowly builds in the background and explodes later in ways you won't expect. The animation is smooth, especially during action scenes, and the direction is incredibly stylish. If you want something emotional, original, and beautifully made, Link a Click is the masterpiece you didn't know you needed. That wraps up our list of 7 underrated anime masterpieces. These shows may not always get the spotlight, but they deliver powerful stories, deep characters, and unforgettable moments. If you've seen any of them, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if there's a hidden gem I missed, drop your own list below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more anime content, and I'll see you in the next one.